Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. These are channeled messages for Divine Feminine Collective. So the messages that I have for today are your identity is forever unfolding. So if you're at the point in your life when you're asking yourself, who am I? Like, how do I define myself in 3 sentences? And you still can't find the answer. This is actually great news, because at this time in the world, we are really breaking out of the constraints of having to just be that one identity all our lives. And you might really want to explore at this point. Don't try to settle, don't try to arrive, because wherever you arrive, there will always be another place to arrive to from where you've just arrived to. So, I'm just getting the messages about Poseidon. So that's another thing, like many of you that like identify with like Lemuria or Atlantis, or feel that you are mermaids on some level, you might be really urgently called to wherever the turquoise water is. So I really get a lot about turquoise and blue stones and blue beings, and I feel we're being called to really restore our vibration and really put ourselves first. So for empaths and for givers, that can be a challenge, but we are really called to make ourselves a priority, and it's quite urgent. So turquoise water, pale blue water might be very healing for you, very restorative, and you might also speed up your manifestations there. Yes, absolutely. You change, you tap into your power, and the capacity of your power increases whenever you're by turquoise water. That's for some, that's not for everybody. Other people might really resonate with the energy of mountains. So whenever you feel like you're being, overwhelmed with emotions that aren't yours, like a spiritual attack or whatever, you can just immerse yourself in the water. It's even better than going to church, because nature is the oldest church on the planet, right? So when you immerse yourself in the water, or when you embrace a tree, or you really ground barefoot, you will return to yourself again. You will retrieve your passion and your divine light, which is obviously on the mind of many. Like that was another thing that I was getting, like you have been actually envied ever since you were little. Like people were really envious of you, and they didn't even realize why. Maybe other children were jealous of you. It's just because you're different, and of course, being in your vessel, you don't see yourself, you don't see yourself the way other people see you, so you don't have their perspective. But definitely there was something about being constantly pushed out, rejected, I wanted to be like kicked out and let go of for some reason. I also get that in this portal of 777, you might be really called to relocate to a sunny place, for example. It's like your future self is reaching out to you, and there's others that you're called to connect. Winter will be significant. I don't know why exactly. I think I was just like, spirit was just like directing my gaze at the word winter. That was on one of my posters on the wall, and it has something to do with you being able to overcome certain adversities that maybe will increase in winter, and you'll be able to do that with others, because I have service here and I have adversity and death card. I feel like all these 3 cards together, They are basically saying that any adversity can be overcome, can be annihilated when you're merging with others, with your soul tribe. So you might think about like making a decision in regards to that. This is the time of graduation for some. So something that's been cooking, I hear slow cooking. Wow, yes, Divine Feminine, you've been really, spirit has been really putting you on a slow cooking mode, right? And for those of you who are like fire signs and are really impatient, that was quite a challenge. But I feel like you are ready, you are crafted, you are the artwork, and you might be really not feeling like it, because you might be striving for perfection, right? You might be still considering yourself a failure, Divine Feminine, but definitely you're not. You've overcome so much, and I feel like you've been like tested here and there, that you can literally you are ready to be of service on so many levels. And here again, when it comes to your identity is fluid. I feel like it's forever unfolding. So whoever you define yourself as right now, let it grow. Because in 2, 3, 5 years, you might consider yourself someone completely different. So do not block your opportunities, I hear, because many opportunities might be coming to you through other people. Looking back, you might be noticing a pattern that random people or strangers in random situations mention or say something about you that you don't really see, but it's been coming back and returning to you over and over again. And it's a great gift that you have, that other people are kind of mirroring back to you, and you might still be struggling with self-worth, I feel here, to actually step into that gift fully. Yes, once you dare to step into that gift, you'll be gifted with abundance. You will become abundance, actually, when you fully align, when you follow what feels good for your soul. The abundance will naturally flow into your life. And there's something about your road being protected. You really very strongly protected as you walk the path of your purpose. So whatever you feel your job is and you feel so passionate about and you think about 24/7, that's your purpose for now, right? Tomorrow you might be a DJ, I don't know, or a doctor, but right now really trust the aspects of your intuition that are helping you design the new you, your new life. I feel like you are giving birth to multiple sources of prosperity, but this prosperity has always been rooted in your dream. Okay, so ever since you were a child, you were naturally gravitating towards something. What is it? I just saw free. What is it? Look at this situation again and notice where you've been blocked and return to that moment. Dissolve these blockages, okay? Another thing is that many karmic situations, I feel I had it in my dream, like someone literally like clinging to me, like physically holding on to me and not wanting to let go of me. And I even haven't seen or spoken to that person for many years. So energetically, we are so clogged up with energies of other people. So please do cleanse yourself many times a day. Do release, set an intention to release people from your past with peace and love. And also I feel like you are the bringer of peace, which you might not be aware of. Maybe you come from very quarrelful, very argumentative background when people used to fight. So you were in that defense mode, and also even to be to be able to survive in that environment, you had to learn that skill to actually fight back. You really had to. But strangely, you might not be seeing this about yourself. You are the bringer of peace. You will be able to transmute that behavior within yourself and become the silence. I hear silence will be your power. So I think you're learning not to react, but really be patient and respond from the depths of your wisdom. Okay, so we are definitely protected by the energies of ancient civilizations like Persia. You might be seeing number 13 or 1313. This is the gate, your vault, the gate to the new you. Okay, again, that self-esteem shift, identity shift has happened. I think it started around 4 months ago. It's been a process, of course, because nowadays we want everything to happen like that. It's a process, and self-esteem is shifting here, and not in the point that we like suddenly feel bigger or better. It's like we can no longer stop ourselves from being us by being afraid of judgment. Okay, whoever judges, people will judge anyway, but we're no longer blocking that flow of love. We are the vault actually for those who channel, for the spirit. So we no longer suppress that out of trying to understand it, trying to be ready, trying to be perfect, trying to know the answer before we even know the question. Yeah, you are becoming that queen of your own existence, okay? The queen of your life here. And again, wow, this is beautiful. I remember a friend of mine was telling me this beautiful love story about herself and her cat called Mystery. And she was saying that was such a beautiful, beautiful connection. Like she really felt deeply in love with that being. And that was all a mystery, what was happening between them, why this being came into her life, and who was she to that cat. And I feel like you are a mystery even to yourself. Okay, you cannot really solve yourself. You're asking yourself, who am I? And you cannot find the answer. You're frustrated because you are a mystery even to yourself. The spirit has gifted you with so many treasures that you are digging out within yourself, and there's more than one key within you. Absolutely. So yeah, there's a diamond head, I feel. I think it's a location. And there's number 10 here. So you're closing that old door, and actually spirit has blocked you from something, I feel, that you really considered a treasure, but you've been denied something because by walking that path you would be missing out on so many aspects of yourself. So going deep within by being denied something externally has actually highly aided you in your growth. So now you are more confident, you know who you are at this point, again at this stage, because you're forever unfolding. You have been grieving, I feel, with 5 of Cups, a loss of something. But I have this book about angels of Atlantis, and one page was saying, I think I even have it somewhere here. One page was saying, hey, you can't actually really focus on the loss because you haven't actually lost anything. You've just been redirected. You've been given something so much better that you don't see yet, because from your human perspective is around the corner. Spirit already knows that it awaits you, but you don't. Yes, spirit is giving you so much help and support, and I feel like you're being carried by these ancient energies again of Croatia even. Balkan energy, you might be resonating with that. So there's justice here for you. I have number 29. Someone might be 29. There's the path of infinite abundance here, and I feel you're walking it. So you are the bringer of justice just by being you. I was feeling nemesis, revenge. And what is your revenge? You don't have to revenge against anything. You just become you, and you follow, you unfold your potential. You really believe in yourself. So you believing in yourself despite everything that happened to you is actually your greatest power, and you are really blossoming here. I feel like you might be starting some spiritual practice. You have a spiritual gift of recognition, recognizing something, maybe recognizing talents in others. You might be a comedian. I see a speaker here. I see someone working in a team, maybe an actor, something spontaneous without a script. And you will be really finding more and more balance within yourself, within your life, as much as you were lost before. So there is the energy of justice, of Libra, stepping into your life. You might also be really feeling well around Libras that balance your energy. So we have number 6 here. You might be the life path number 6, but you're definitely walking that path of a diamond head, which is not resisting being wrapped by the spirit, being polished by the spirit. You actually bravely look into the mirror and know what still needs to be looked at, okay? So I think your cup will be overflowing very soon. There's like a rapid success, which of course is not rapid. You've been growing and evolving ever since the beginning of the world, but it might seem like that on the outside, that suddenly something explodes, something, your castle just pops. Yeah, your dream just pops, Divine Feminine. So congratulations, and I see you next time.